in between your legs. We're going to start with a little bit of book openings or thoracic rotations. So you find a 90-degree angle with your knees and your legs. Your spine is up against this imaginary wall. So the shoulders are stacked, and also the hips and knees, ankles are stacked as well. So from here, what we're going to do is actually have our arms reaching out long, and you can always place another cushion underneath your ear as well. But you're going to take a nice deep breath in and focus on big belly breaths here. So big belly breath in. And as you breathe out, allow the belly to fall and rotate the spine. You're going to breathe in again, lift the arm towards the ceiling, and then breathe out to lower the arm down. So as you're doing this, I'm just going to talk you through what it might be really nice for. So as you start to grow your baby, you'll notice that your breasts might start to enlarge, and you start to feel that little bit of heaviness in the chest. So naturally, your shoulders might start to roll inwards, and I want to really open up that chest as much as we can here, and also open up those ribs as well to allow space for your belly to grow. Always place a pillow if your knee gets aggravated at all being on the floor. That's a really nice way to concussion it. But you want to lift up through the front of the pelvis. Lift up, find that scoop. Really tuck the pelvis there, deepening a stretch in the front of the pelvis. And then lifting that same arm as back leg and maybe grabbing the wrist. And just start to gently lean up and over that front leg. You'll be opening all the way through those ribs and through the side, especially if you've got a short torso and you feel as you get larger there that you are starting to feel a lot more compressed. This is a really beautiful way to open up your side body as well as the front. And then come all the way out of that. Press through your fingers and press through your shins. And again, focusing on that belly breath. So as you breathe out, the air escapes, the belly draws in. You're tucking the chin to your chest and you're releasing through your lower spine. Now as you breathe in, you're going to release, flip your pelvis forward, look forward, stretch through that abdominal wall, look forward there. Deep breath, draw belly in, hug baby. And then breathe in, release the pelvis, ripple through that spine and look forward. Now you're still really active through those hands, and if you're someone that might be experiencing a little bit of wrist pain during your pregnancy, you can simply come onto your fist like this as an option. Or you can even do a standing version of this as well. So I'll show you that in just a moment. So a standing version might look like you holding onto something, whether that's a little bit higher. This is all we've got right now, but pressing your feet into the ground and doing a standing cat and cow. So you might have your feet a little further back, kind of creating more of a tabletop spine, and then lengthen, reach your sit bones apart, look forward. So that's a really nice exercise as well if you find being weight bearing on your wrist too much. So just looking forward, engaging those upper back muscles in that extension, and then press away from the floor, draw butt and belly in. 4-point kneeling swimming. So what we're going to start with is just pressing through our palms and shins here. Take a deep breath in, breathing into your belly. And as you breathe out, draw belly button to spine and start to float your right arm forward. You're going to breathe in, slide that hand back down. Exhale, left arm. And inhale, lower that left hand down. Breathe out right. So as you're doing these, you're watching to not dip in through your shoulders and your back. So as you're exhaling to lift the arm, not allowing yourself to your chest to lower, your head to lower, or your body or ribs. So you're keeping that nice press and engagement through the upper back, as well as supporting the body through the abdominals. Now, if you'd like to progress this one, if you're feeling pretty good, what you would do is start to reach your right arm forward and slide your left leg back. You inhale, pull everything back in. Breathe out, other side. Good, feeling elongation through the back of the neck, feeling that length through the body, and just feeling that gentle engagement through the torso and through the belly. What is a really nice exercise whilst you've got bump there is to still work those back extensions like you could maybe if you were lying on your front doing them. So we're going to bring ourselves into something called diamond press. So you bring your fingers together and you're going to bring your forehead just between your hands there. So obviously you've got a bigger bump, you might not go as low, but here we're going to start to press upwards, lifting that eye and then pull all the way back down. You're inhaling, lifting, push through those palms, really wake up that upper back and lower down. Now as you're doing this, just be mindful of your lower back as you're lifting up, but you're not starting to really dip or slump into it as you lift the body. So draw those shoulder blades down and slowly lower down. Now as you come up on this next one, keep pressing with one arm and you might start to tap your forehead with the other. You're going to breathe in, lower that hand down, breathe out, other hand, inhale, lower, breathe it out, breathe it in, hug above every exhale. This time we're going to place the pillow at the other side of our mat or something. Maybe it's a couple pillows or a box. You're going to lie onto your side, supporting your head here. Underneath leg can stay bent, and that's just the pillow's there to basically lift the leg a little bit higher. So you're not going to cross over that midline of the body, especially if you're experiencing anything going on in between your legs there, maybe with that pubic symphysis. So here we're not going to take the leg too high, always keeping it the same height as that top hip, but we're going to internally rotate and just start to lift that top leg up and down. Aiming for 12 to 15 reps, feeling that bottom starting to heat up and burn there. And then if you're feeling pretty good after those reps, what we will do is start to do a little circular motion, making sure we're not gripping too much in through those hips as well. We're circling, really feeling that bottom switching on as quickly and as efficiently as you can. Another really effective exercise is just our standing squats. So you can go with your feet underneath your hips. Maybe you might need to open your feet a bit wider. And what we're going to do is stand really tall in your natural position, bringing the weight into your heels. We're going to start to bend our knees, going into a nice deep chair, and press through those legs to come all the way back up. So you're pressing down, shoulders away from ears, press to stand up nice and tall. So allow your bottom to go back, and then push to come all the way up. And what I want you to do here is take that deep exhale as you go down. So you're lifting up through the pelvic floor, breathing in to grow nice and tall. So we're warming up through those legs and through our entire body. Nice strongness through those legs. So we can support our bump as it starts to grow.